What's up? What's up? What's up, my people? What's going on? What's going on? Listen, I'm not gonna be live long, but I did want to talk about this escape drama, child. Um, I'm gonna give y'all a little time to get on up in here because this is impromptu live. I'm gonna give y'all a little time to get on up in here, and then we're gonna get started, okay, child? Then we gonna get started because it just seemed like this stuff right here is never ending. All right. What's up, everybody? What is going on? Listen, this is your boy Chef Don Allen, and I'm here with another video, child. We won't be on here long at all. I just wanted to talk about the escape drama. But before we get into anything that is going on, please make sure that as you come in the room that you hit that like button and that you subscribe if you have not already subscribed, and make sure that you bang that notification bell so that you don't miss nothing. Okay, now I know I'm gonna read y'all comments and things that y'all come on up in the room. This is live. This is live on the air. We just have a few things to talk about when it comes to escape, and then we are going to roll over into another topic here in about another hour. So again, y'all, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you leave your comments as respectful as possible. All right, let's play this extra introduction and let's get into the tea. All right, what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. This is an impromptu live, and it is going to be quick. It's not going to be something I'm going to harp on for a long time, but I do want to get into this drama when it does come to the R&B group Escape. All right, now in case if y'all don't know, this has been going on for quite some time. Now, let me take y'all back a little bit. Now, everybody has always said that Latasha seems to be the issue, the corporate issue of the group, whenever they have drama or whenever they have situations going on. Now, we've been hearing that since the 90s, since the late 90s, that Tasha has always been the one to keep the group a little divided, right? Now, y'all, it's never ending. Now, listen, I do want y'all to keep in mind they do have a show that is coming out. Um, we haven't really heard when the show is going to come out. I'm assuming that it is going to be coming out. I have heard like dates of March, and just remember all of this commentary is alleged. I did hear a date of March. Not sure how true that is. Um, but yeah. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me know in the comment section if y'all can hear me okay. It is 5 people watching. I just need to know if y'all can hear me. Um, all right. So anyway, this has just been going on for quite some time now at this particular point, and it just seems to be a never-ending cycle. But like I said, for a long time, they have always said that to me, I mean, I'm sorry, that Tasha was the corporate issue of the group's demise. Now, Candy has responded, um, and Tiny has responded. I'm waiting on a response from Tamika. Okay, that's what a real tea is at. When we get a response from Tamika, then we know that drama has folded up. Now, the thing that I was telling a lot of people, they were saying that the show has already filmed. What's up, Linda Gamble? What's up, Lisa Smith? What's up, Clary? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Um, but this is just like I said, if we get a response from Tamika. Baby, that's where the smoke will come from. That's where the smoke will come from. But let's get into a couple of things. Give me just a second. Let me share my screen here really quick. And we're gonna get into, kind of what started this whole thing, child. I did a video yesterday letting you guys know that they were Escape was honored at the Soul Train Music Awards for the Ladies of Soul Award, right? Or the Lady of Soul Award. Now, they've been knowing for a while that they were going to be honored at the Soul Train Awards. So it had already been made up in all of their minds that no matter where the group was going to be, they were going to definitely be one at the Soul Train Music Award. But child, it didn't look like they was one. All right, let's get into some things. Hold on. All right. Now, this started with Candy making an initial post, turning the comments off in the post, but she made an initial post letting everybody know about the Soul Train Music Awards. Give me just a second. Now I finally got this up on. Let me put it up on the screen. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. Share screen. Give me just a second, child. Sorry about this. Um, let's get on back in here and get this on the screen. Pert. That part right there. That part right there. Okay. All right. And cause baby, they giving us some drama before this show come out. Okay. They giving us some drama before the show come out. Now, one thing I will say that they have already wrapped filming as far as the show with SWB, but just because they wrap filming do not mean that that they did not capture them at the Soul Train Music Awards, child. All right, now let's get into it. Let's get into it. They need to stop all this back and forth fighting with each other. Well, they do. I feel like they doing it for a reason, but I also um they're doing it for press reasons. But then I also feel like, I mean, not press reasons, but what am I trying to say? Publicity. But then I also do feel like it's for real too, because here's the thing. Um At the Soul Triangle Music Awards, you guys can see this picture in the background. Now, everybody was wearing the same thing except for Latasha. Now, Latasha had the internet ablazing. Everybody was like, well, we knew Tasha was the issue. We knew Tasha was the issue. We knew Tasha was the issue. You know what I'm saying? Well, Candy has entered into the chat, child. Okay. Candy had entered into the chat. And Candy was singing. This was the original post right here. Uh-oh. Okay, my bad. Okay, this was the original post made by Latasha. Okay, so she says she's still on the high from last night. So grateful to receive the Lady of Soul Award. To still be embracing after 29 years is very humbling. Thank you to all of the Escape fans who've supported us throughout the years. And thank you to BET for giving us our flowers. Make sure you tune into the Soul Train Music Awards on November the 26th to see us do our thing. And they did perform, okay? But let's take a look at what Miss Candace's response was here. So somebody responded, Latice responded and said, maybe at Latasha Scott or at Latasha, I am Latasha, didn't know the dress code or what the other ladies planned on wearing. Maybe she honestly didn't know. Did you all think of that? And she is not required to dress like the other ladies. None of them had to dress similar. This is a celebration of Escape as artists, their longevity and their incredible music, not about what they. Girl, shut up. Girl, shut up. Girl, be quiet. You know good and well that if somebody is being honored as a group, they all need to look somewhat or have the same clothes on at some point or something to look good. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Anyway, so Tasha responded, and this how we know you the problem too, Tasha. But she responded talking about thank you because they didn't tell me anything. It's more than what people know. So Candy responded, and Candy said, the only thing for people to know is that you chose to have a separate stylist from the rest of the group. You chose to separate yourself. Do not blame us for that. Stop continuing to put out the false narrative. Now, this is one thing that we know about Candy. We know Candy do not lie. Okay. We know Candy do not lie. And just to be completely honest with you, Tasha definitely proved to us that Candy does not lie. Why? Let's take a look. So this is coming from the stylist. Okay. This is from Latasha stylist to the stylist that Tiny Candy and Tamika had, right? And so they said, what is the color scheme for the carpet? There was a response back that says, no scheme. I would just say, now I'm black, just solid color. I think just glamorous and long. So the response back to the stylist was, I was just thinking cohesive picture, but got you. It will be a gown of some sort. Now, let's go back to that comment. The comment says that it's not about what they wear, it's not about none of that. But then the stylist also made a suggestion that they should be cohesive in their colors. That's why I want that dumb girl to shut up, because who in the world wouldn't expect for them to at least have on the same color? Come on now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got to make a lot more sense. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. All right, so let's get into the latest post from Tasha, because they keep going back and forth, child. Hold on one second. All right, let's see here. Come on, come on, come on. Hold on one second, child. Okay. And all right, so let's get into the part of where Tasha responded. Um, okay, here we go, right here. Now, Tasha decided to post on her Instagram. She reposted something that she posted back in July. She reposted back in July something about um what am I trying to say? She posted back in July this message from Pastor Jamal Bryant, allegedly. So we're gonna take a look at that as well. And then I find it very, 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 very odd. I want y'all to check who y'all see in these comment section. Give me just a minute and I'm about to put it on the screen for us. And I want y'all to check for who in the comment section. Okay, let's see. I think it's this one. Okay, look. Okay, so Tamika posted this. Let's take a listen real quick.
Think that you're going to remain silent, and they're betting on your silence, hoping that you'll go along to get along. But they don't understand that they've pushed you too far. That there's another side of me that I try to keep in submission, but you tried to play me one too many times. God, y'all ain't helping me tonight, but God says, I need you to know your silent season is over. This year, I'm going to tell you how I really feel. This year is no holds barred. If you can't handle it, you might as well get out of my space, because I'm tired of biting my tongue and I done ran out of cheeks to turn. People think that...
Now, it's not Phaedra in the comments. It's not Phaedra.
People think that you're...
Okay, now remember, I told y'all this was posted back July the 13th. So any comments that we see prior to that, we can't hold them people. And I see Dr. Heavenly posted the little fire emoji, but we can't fault her for anything like that, because at the same token, this was posted back on July the 13th. She just happened to reshare it in regards to the escape drama. But look at who's in the comments. I think I saw somebody said it. Look at Marlo Missy Boots in the comments. See there, you picked up on it. She is definitely in the comments. Messy Boots. It's, they is eating her up. Messy for tea. You are so shady. Uh Bye, Marlo. You're gonna get any chance you get. Lame AF. After Candy tried to help you, this is what you're gonna do at your big age, shaking my head. Enjoy your last season, sis, and stay out of Candy's business. Somebody say, yes, Marlo. Somebody said, this is why you always gonna be in the doghouse begging to be somebody's friend. That you always being shady. Somebody said, no, Marlo, stop it. Somebody said, you too old to be this thirsty. Somebody said, bye, Marlo, with capital LOW. Somebody said, you just so petty. Child, it was eating Marlo up. Now,
We're going to remain.
let's take a look at, give me just a second, and we going to post. Tiny has something to say too, baby. Tiny has something to say too. Hold on one second. All right, let's see here. Tiny had something to say, so let's get to what Tiny had to say. Child, I was like, Lord. And they said, baby, we ain't got time to be playing with y'all. Okay, now Jeremy is, I'm assuming Jeremy is their, is her stylist. I don't know. But again, I found something to be a little interesting. Let me share this to y'all really quick. Pay attention to the color at the top of this text message. You guys see that? You guys see that color scheme of whatever that is sitting up on top of this message right after somebody asked about the color scheme? Mm, mm, mm. Y'all are, y'all is being messy. Y'all is being messy. Y'all is being messy. I don't know who saw that first, but y'all is messy. Y'all is real messy. Okay. But anyway, she says, my stylist asking their stylist, what is the color scheme? But now, this is the only thing that I do have to say in regards to this. If you guys pay close attention to this again, there's like this goal, whatever it is, and then then her stylist asked, "What's the color scheme of the carpet?" And somebody said, "No scheme. I would just say now black, just the." So was they trying to say no black, just the solid color, or black make? I don't know. Just keep it glamorous and long, right? Is what they said. Now let's get into. So Tasha posted this to her story where the Supremes, they whole issue. And I'm assuming this was just for Halloween, is where I'ma take that with. Or maybe they honored the Supremes or some sort like that, right? But then she said they were just the Supremes a week ago. So y'all would assume that they had to be Halloween, or maybe they was giving a shout out to the Supreme. I don't know. But I guess I knew about this too. I believe you did. But sis, this is the thing. If you pull yourself out of the group and you pull yourself out of things going on with the group, I don't really think you could be mad at them for not telling you what's going on if you decide to pull out. Like your anger is misdirected, love. And it almost sounds like your anger need to be with your husband, because it sounds like y'all two is the one that keeps up all the drama up in the group. Because they did say that the husband got into it or had some disagreement with the promoter, and that was the full reason why she decided to pull back, was because the group decided to use the promoter. What's going on, Nurse Life? What's going on, you grow girl? What's up with it? Okay. So that's dead right there. That's dead on that. Now let's see. Okay. Now let's get to this other post. Hold on. Let me get to it, child. Cause when I say they been on it, they been on it. I say, well, dang, is they gonna push up the release date of this show? Now I'm not gonna play the music, but I'm definitely gonna show you guys what's going on here. Okay, so Candy posted them in rehearsal, and she said, putting in the work with my girls, Major Girl, which is Tiny, and the real Tamika Scott, making sure the show is going to be lit on Friday, Nashville and Birmingham. We'll see you this weekend. Get your tickets now. Now, in case if y'all don't know, they are on like a mini tour, child. They're on like a mini tour. Okay. And on this mini tour, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I gasped a little bit, right? I did not see this picture. Y'all, I did not see the original picture. This is my first time seeing the original picture. The whole time I thought that they had took that picture and I ain't know Tasha was in the picture. Now listen, I ain't trying to start no mess or nothing like that, but I ain't really know that Tasha was in that picture, right? I just assumed that they had taken the picture without her because she had already said that she was not going to be on the tour. Well, they ended up snapping the original picture and showing that Candy posted the picture of Tasha being cut out. So, and then it just goes back into the text messages, but I wanted to bring
People think that
there was where is Tiny's post at? Uh-oh. I could have sworn it was in this. Hold on one second. Tiny's post is just kind of seemingly addressing, how some of these celebrities they address people in the they address people in their stories with quotes and different stuff like that. I feel like that's the way that people address folks, child. That's the way that people address folks. I don't understand it, but that's what they doing over here, child. That's they addressing people back and forth. Allegedly, Latasha's husband is the reason R&B Divas ATL was canceled because he pulled a pow pow on a cast member and the crew. He been a problem with Xscape for years. He needs to stay out of their business. I agree with you. I agree. Hey, Universal T with Maria. I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing, baby? How you doing? How you doing? I agree with you completely. I remember hearing that story too. Um, I definitely allegedly remember hearing that story. But child, the drama ain't gonna end. It's really not gonna end. And one reason we know it's not gonna end is because of um the fact that they got this show that's getting ready to come out. Now, again, this is something that I said on Twitter because a lot of people were saying, well, they've already wrapped filming for the show. But one thing that we can always, or one thing that we do know about this whole production thing, child, they could have filmed some of this mess and added to the show. The producer is Mona Scott Young, honey. So let's just keep it clear that just because they've already wrapped filming don't mean a thing. It don't mean nothing. But see, since they having so much drama, who can undo? And they don't got no understanding over there. All I need in you is understanding. And it ain't none over there with them. Ain't none at all, honey. They over there just a whole bunch of drama. But let's talk about this green dress. Let's talk about this green dress. I actually seen a video of them. I guess they was getting out of the car or out of their car service onto the blue carpet of the Soul Train Music Awards. And guess who was lagging behind, honey? Candy was the first one. And then it was Tiny, and then it was Tamika. And then guess who was last, y'all? She came in about 30 seconds after everybody else. So this how you know, allegedly, she's a problem. That's how you know sister's a problem. Cause I mean, we seeing it. We seeing it. You playing in their faces and they sick of you playing in their faces. Okay. You and your husband, leave them people alone. Okay. Leave them people alone. But I want y'all to pay attention to them text messages. See, I one thing I want to say is it's really hard for you to try to prove that a text message is alleged receipts. We are actually going to get into some things when it comes to this whole Martell and Destiny thing as well. We're going to talk about some things too because it's very hard for you to prove text message receipts. So I advise anybody who have text message receipts about certain things, y'all just be careful, child, because they could be null and void. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But that's what we actually gonna be talking about here in about another. I'm gonna say if y'all give me about 15 minutes to gather my stuff together, we definitely gonna go live about this whole Destiny and Martell situation and Martell being on the cover of this magazine and all of this stuff. Yeah, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about Sheree out here looking for an assistant or looking for assistance. She said y'all could send that y'all resume over there and she got y'all together, okay? That's what she said. Okay. So, um, Larga, I don't believe that we can fault Candy in this situation. This definitely does give me that Latasha is on a different type of level. I really do believe that. I believe that in this particular situation, what Candy commented under that comment, if you analyze it, Tasha told on herself when she posted the alleged text messages between her and the stylist. You made it seem like you didn't talk to anybody about it, right? You got a whole sister too. You got a whole sister. So this is how we know you beefing with your sister too, because you would have just been able to call your sister up and ask what the colors is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you wasn't beefing with your sister, wouldn't you just be able to call your sister on the phone and be like, "Hey, girl, what colors we wearing?" But I want to put these text messages back up again because I told y'all to pay attention to the color that's up in that text message. Where it go? Look here. Look here. Pay y'all got to pay attention to the detail. I be telling y'all all the time. Pay attention to the details. Look at the text message again. Why is it cut off? Give us the whole conversation. Because I don't believe that's it. I don't believe that's it. Give us the whole conversation. Something is missing. What was the conversation before this? But I mean, I'm just saying, we I guess we'll figure out, who not telling the truth. Eventually, I believe she'll probably break her silence and talk to somebody, maybe do an interview or something like that. I mean, she said that she tired of the false narratives. So I guess we gonna see, honey. I guess we gonna see because um Torsha, it look like you keeping up all the drama. Okay. Um Let me see. But their stylist talked and said there was no theme. Yeah, now that part I'm with you on, but also too, like I said, there's something missing in this whole text thread too. I don't know. I don't know. Because if this is the alleged text between the two stylists, what was the conversation before that? There's a whole gold something in that text message. So what was the conversation before you asked that question? Y'all clearly have a open line of communication. If this is directly from the stylist, they have an open line of communication that we can see because there wasn't just the text message alone. You see what I'm saying? So there's a little bit more to it. I do believe there's a little bit more to it. I don't know who behalf the little bit more is on. I don't know if it's on Tasha's behalf. I don't know if it's on Candy's behalf. I don't know who it's on. But for all of them to honestly respond at Latasha in this particular way, kind of just makes me believe it is Tasha. Um, it'll be interesting to see if Tamika has something to say. Um, but you know what? Honestly, in female groups or groups in general, they're gonna have some drama. You know, So I guess for me, while I wish they can all get along, I guess for me, I kind of expected the drama. To be honest with y'all, I expected it to come before now. I'm just saying they got a limited series that's getting ready to come out on the Bravo, child. And like I said, the alleged date that I've been hearing people discuss was around March. Now we don't know because we getting a whole lot of shows at the start of the new year. So I would be curious to just know how this gonna go. You're right. There may be additional context not in the text shown, but they were told no theme in the end. Well, I do agree with you on that. I do agree with you on that. That's a picture of the fabric. Right. That's the point I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make is that they clearly have had the two stylists have had some type of conversation, right? What was the conversation prior to you asking this particular question? Um, and like I said, context is always everything as well. And I guess until she responds, we won't know. Um, let's see. It's too bad that they are still having power struggles. Probably stems from the when Candy was doing the producer when they were together before and only looking out for herself in the past. It's still not the green she has on LOL, which is my point. Also this drama could be that's why I opened up with this saying that and then um here's the thing too. With this being a whole mini tour, they have to at some point, they gotta promote stuff. You know what I'm saying? So drama is everything. I even shared it on my Instagram. I said, y'all better give us drama for these shows and for this show coming up. Not only for the reality show, but even just in general for their shows coming up, period. Um, so it's gonna be interesting to see uh how this all plays out. But again, the Soul Train Music Awards do air on the 26th. Um, I've seen some videos, they're like on Twitter and stuff like that. And to be honest with y'all, you can definitely tell there's a lot of tension in the group, even in their performance. Take a look at their performances on or their rehearsals and stuff on, I mean, not the rehearsals but the performance from they I think they showed like a clip from the Soul Train Music Awards where they had on all green. Now mind you, Candy kept the same wig on and I think Tiny kept on the same wig, but uh them sisters definitely changed wigs and I wasn't here for the wig change, okay? I'm just saying. Now, and no shade to Tamika, no shade to Tamika, but when I first saw this picture, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I said, wait a minute, when did Viola Davis join a group? She performed but didn't practice. Well, she may have made any practice that they had. We haven't seen any practices that they had for the Soul Train Awards. The practice that we saw that I just played a while ago was for their mini tour that they have coming up. I think it's I think it, I think it may have already started, but I know that Candy was saying that they have sh- uh two shows this coming up weekend, one in Birmingham and one somewhere else. Candy posted a rehearsal video. Tamika was singing Tasha's part down. It was the shade for me. Tamika was always been the best singer to me. Team Marlo, girl, why is you Team Marlo? Please tell me how Candy don't lie. I have caught her in many on RHOA just saying Candy isn't Jesus. I didn't say Candy was Jesus either. But Tasha proved Candy right. I'm just saying. She put her foot in her mouth when she posted them text messages. Post the whole context of the conversation. Because clearly the two stylists have been in communication about some things before. So clearly they work together and they don't have any issues with one another. So where does the issue lie? You see what I'm saying? Um, Marlo do need to start these folk business though. This is not your business, woman. Go over there and make sure the archive is right for season 15 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's what you do. Cause from what I hear, they cutting Marlo out of a lot of stuff this coming up season. Um, I like Tamika Tasha oversings. Yeah, Tasha does oversing in my opinion too. Tamika is that girl, period. But I did think she still looked like Viola Davis because this wig, and we just gonna call a spade a spade. This wig, she do look like Viola Davis. And y'all tell me she don't. Tell me she don't look like Viola. No shade to either one of them, but I swear I was like, when did Viola join that group? All right, y'all, listen. I just had to bring that to y'all, and those of you that are watching the playback, y'all drop down in the comment section and let me know what you think. Now, listen, y'all give me about 10 minutes, and I'm going live again to discuss Martell, Sheree, and Destiny Child, and we're gonna talk about these alleged receipts that has been going around saying that there's text messages, very salacious text messages, child. If I was you and you got them text messages, you better not ever let them text messages leak. Now, all right, y'all, give me about 10 minutes and we gonna get into some things, okay? Okay, okay. Listen, everything you saying, we have already said about Candy. We have already said that. We have already said that. But anyway, give me about 10 minutes and we're gonna go live. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all in a few. Peace out.